Hey, welcome back to PlayStation Livecast. We're here live through Thursday with new games and demos and developer interviews and all kinds of goodness you won't want to miss. And right now I'm joined by Mr. Justin Massingill. Hello,
E3!
Justin. That's right, E3.
We made it. We're here.
It's happening. Now, I think one of the big moments from last night from the press conference, no question about it, I'm still on the edge of my seat, The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian. We can say that. We can say The Last Guardian.
We can finally say it.
Oh, man.
So obviously this is the director Fumito Ueda.
Yeah.
This is a game that he's been working on for some time.
Yep.
This is he is well known, of course, for Shadow of the Colossus, for Ico, and now The Last Guardian. It's actually a thing. It's coming to PS4. It's coming in 2016, and last night we got a new look at it, a new look on PS4. We've seen what the team's been working on for all these years.
Yeah, we saw this demo that really highlighted some of those themes of companionship and of the two characters helping each other out. Some of that from calling back to Ico a little bit, but then some themes from Shadow of the Colossus with the grand sense of scale, the character climbing up the creature that he's helping and that is helping him. A really cool way to tie that all together, I think.
Yeah, and I know when this moment here came up, I mean, the roars from the crowd were deafening. But you're right.
As soon as that feather started coming down, it said Fumito Ueda.
Yeah,
it was just
quite a
insane.
moment, and one I think a lot of people are going to remember. But I think you're right. I think The Last Guardian is a culmination of sorts for Ueda, for the team working on The Last Guardian, because it does have that companionship theme that drove Ico so much all those years ago back on PS2, re-released later on PS3. But then, yes, you have the Shadow of the Colossus elements. You have the climbing and scaling this giant creature. And it's almost like they just combine the two elements and integrate some very interesting environmental puzzles. I mean, here we're seeing the young boy. I don't know his name, actually. There's still a lot of details in the mix on this one.
Did you see that running animation, by the way, of him kind of stumbling down the stairs?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's tremendous.
I didn't realize how much I wanted a new Ueda game until this came back up. Shadow of the Colossus, obviously one of the all-time classics.
Yep.
But seeing this kind of system, seeing these systems in play again for the first time in so many years,
and
is
look
so
at this
refreshing.
detail here on the feathers. I mean, it really struck me. Some serious physics rendering going on there. And
yeah, obviously this game was originally announced for PlayStation 3 many years ago.
Yes.
But it looks like it's been very well served by coming to PS4.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a port or anything. This looks like a full-blown refresh, redesign.
Yes,
so.
yes.
And I really like, it's very unique, and that's one of the things I think you can count on with Ueda's teams. The games that he makes, there's nothing else like them. He does things that nobody else has ever really attempted before.
Yeah.
And I think
a true visionary.
Yeah, and I think in an age of blockbuster sequels and things, all of which I love and are great games, that's kind of a rarity. We don't see that a lot. Where there's somebody is kind of given the freedom to really go all the way.
This is true passionate storytelling.
Yeah. So here we're seeing this really dramatic moment here.
This was incredible.
Yeah, this is really, really cool here.
So I actually, just before I came up here, I got to sit behind closed doors and I saw a little bit more of this scene. I saw what happens a couple minutes before this scene begins.
Do tell.
Yeah, I'd love to. So it kind of plays on those themes of duality. It actually struck me a bit strange. I was not quite expecting the creature, when the boy first meets the creature, I'm not sure if this is at the beginning of the game or later on, but at least for this scene, the creature seems somewhat reluctant to help the boy. The boy actually found the creature lying on the ground with a couple sticks stuck in its leg, as if it had maybe been injured or attacked or something. So the boy walked up to the creature, pulled the sticks out, and then the creature said, well, it didn't physically say, but...
The creature was like, thanks.
in full English. But yeah, then the creature kind of follows the boy, climbs up onto this giant window that the boy couldn't get to before, and then the boy climbed up the creature to get there, kind of introducing us to that theme of duality and the characters helping one another.
That's really cool, and I gotta be frank on this topic. I feel like we're just getting not even the tip of the iceberg. We're getting an ice cube on this iceberg.
An ice cube.
I think there's a lot more in store.
This is the snowflake perched precariously on top of the iceberg.
That is correct. I feel like we are seeing like the most sort of baseline fundamental dynamics here. We're seeing these puzzles here that look visually spectacular. I mean, the world looks incredible. The physics are remarkable. It looks really cool, but I feel like this is just the beginning. I'm really curious to see where this game will go as it gets further and further in. I mean, I think when it comes to Weta, just based on Eco, based on Shadow of the Colossus, you can never figure this guy out. I mean, he's always got another trick up his sleeve.
Well, you know what is consistent about Ueda's games, though, is the incredible sound design.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness. And that is true here, especially this moment that we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Music swells when you see that tail come into the frame. I mean, there's a brief moment where you're holding your breath. Everyone in the theater when this happened felt completely silent. Oh, my God. The creature did not catch the boy. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
And then that tail swoops in, and the music swells. Just a perfect moment.
Outstanding. So, yeah, we're nearing the end of the demo here, but I love the animation on this thing. I mean, this is really something else.
There's some of that Shadow of the Colossus climbing style. Yeah. You can definitely clear that this is. You can definitely tell that this is made by the same team that did that.
So impressive. Really, just a remarkable achievement.
Another really tense moment here where the boy needs to. So here's you see the creature saving the boy a few times, but then we get here and now the creature is having trouble clambering up onto this ledge. So it's up to the boy to help the creature. So it's not kind of a one-sided thing. It really is a relationship that these two are building.
Yeah, and I mean, relationships can be very multifaceted, so I'm very curious to see. Like, again, I think this is a really fertile ground. I really think this is there's so much potential for this game. I think it could go a million different places. And I genuinely, because it's Weta and because I'm familiar with his games, I know his games pretty well, I feel like you can't count anything out. I think anything could happen in this one. So really dying just to see more. I'm dying to see more.
And there it is, The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian, it's
cheers,
a thing.
Huge applause in the crowd.
Yeah.
And remember, this is what we opened the show with.
That's right, that's right. Well, Justin, thank you for that behind-the-scenes report.
Thank you, Sid.
We learned a little bit more about how these two meet for the first time and how that relationship is forged.
PlayStation.